Okay, in this section, we're going to go over while loops. While loops are a structure that will continuously loop through a command until a certain condition is met. So let's take a look at these. All right, so let's think of what a loop is. A loop is basically something or a piece of code that will continuously run until you tell it to stop. How we tell a piece of code to stop is we set up loop guards or loop conditions, and once that loop condition is met, then it'll stop iterating. So let's set up a simple while loop. So let's set up our loop guard first. It'll be an integer, and we'll set that integer equal to 1. All right, and we'll say while the integer I is less than or equal to the number 10, then we want it to print out the integer I, right? But then say we want to so we want to continuously iterate, so we want it to say I is equal to I plus 1, and then once it's done, we can say that we'll print done with loop. All right, and so let's go ahead and try to run this piece of code and see what happens. And see right here, it looped through I is already set to 1. It said, okay, it's less than or equal to 10. We're going to print out I, which is currently 1. Then we'll add 1 plus I. And they'll continue to loop through until it hits 10. Now it's less than or equal to 10. Towards the end of the loop, I is less than or equal to 10. And it will print 10 and then add 1 more to 10. Well, I will be equal to 11. Loops through again. I is equal to 11. Oh, that is more than 10. So it's going to stop and then print done with loop. Now, a more efficient way to write this code, and a trick that will shorten and abbreviate how you can do conditional statements, is you can write this I is equal to I plus 1, I plus or equal to 1. And we run that code and it does the same thing. I plus equal 1 means that it means the same thing as I is equal to I plus 1. So it's a cool little trick that you'll have in your toolbox. And in the next section, we'll go over the second type of looping command that we have. It is a for loop, and that's particularly useful when we're talking about manipulating and dealing with two-dimensional lists or matrices.